Okay, good afternoon. This is Abraham, ABE'S School of Motoring. Today I want to teach you a little bit on how to drive in the motorway. Motorway are displayed by a blue sign, and they are all M's. It can be M4, M27, M1, M25. That's how we display the motorway, and it's a blue sign. And to get into the motorway is normally national speed limit, which is 70 miles an hour. Is displayed by a white circle with a diagonal black line across the circle. So when you see that and it's a motorway, you know it's 70. When you're getting into the motorway like I'm doing, as you can see in front here, M4 London Swindon, there's a slip road. Slip road helps you to gain the speed limit of the motorway. You don't gain the 70 miles an hour, you gain the speed of the motorway at the current situation, because it could be the cars are driving less than 70 miles an hour because maybe there's an accident somewhere or there's a lot of cars. That's why we say you gain the speed of the motorway, but the maximum speed you're supposed to drive on this motorway is 70 miles an hour. I'm now driving on the fast lane, and I'll go back after I check mirrors. I'll go back all the way to the left lane. We have 3 lanes. Left lane is the slowest one, which should be 70 for normal cars and vans, but 60 for big lorries. And big lorries are not supposed to go on the rightmost lane. They're only allowed to go on the middle lane. So approaching a lorry here, I'll check my mirrors, I'll signal right, and I'll go all the way to the right because I have enough space there. Then I'll go back into the middle. I'll check my mirrors, signal left, go back to the middle, still maintain the speed of 70 miles an hour, 69, 70 miles an hour. The reason why we stay to the middle or to the left lane, so that the cars that are going a little bit quicker, they can use the overtaking lane. We don't normally overtake on the left because that is called undertaking. Undertaking is not good and is dangerous, because when you're trying to undertake, the person who you are undertaking might think or might have just thought to go back on the slow lane, and they forget to check the mirror, and you're there trying to speed up and they're trying to go into the left lane, and they'll crash into you, of course. I've seen a signal of the red car in front of me, and I reduce my speed a little bit after checking my mirror to see who is behind me, how far they are, and I let them go. And now I am going to overtake it because it's doing less than 67. So I'll check my mirror, and I'll go on the right. And I've realized the right lane is going a little bit slow, so I'll stay in this one, making sure that I keep the distance between me and the car in front. You should normally leave a distance of 2 chevrons. 2 chevrons mean like 2 car spaces between you and the car in front. Because of our speed, the braking distance is a little bit longer, so that's why we leave longer distance. Now I am going to go to the right, but if I check my mirrors, I can see there's a few cars on my right, so I'll stick to the middle here. The reason why I'm sticking to the middle is because there's a lorry on my left, and I don't want to go to the left, then pop out again, then pop in again. So that is called a ducking in and out, and it's dangerous because the car behind might be maintaining the speed, and if I keep on ducking in and out, they might crash into me. So the best thing is to have something called awareness and planning, so that you know when you want to overtake, and you plan it in good time so that you don't keep on braking and accelerating. And when you do braking and accelerating at the same, frequently, you're gonna use more fuel. You're gonna mess the environment because you're producing more gas. You're emitting more gas, and bad gas into the atmosphere, and that is not good. So I'll go back again into the middle. And as I said, these lorries are only allowed to do 60 miles an hour. That's why most of them drive on the left lane. And other cars are allowed to do up to 70 miles an hour. And you always use the left lane, and the right lane is just for overtaking. This motorway is called M4, is frequently used, and we don't have a lot of lay-bys and junctions until you get to a certain town. Like I am going to the next junction. I came out on junction 17, I'm going to junction 16, so it's only one junction. As you can see very well, we have like 3 big lanes, and we have another lane on the left. It's called a hard shoulder. This lane is normally used for people when they break down. When you break down, you're supposed to, the motion of the car, because the car is still in high speed, when you feel like, oh, I've broken down, or I got too many lights that have come on my car, then you need to come off. That motion will keep you to get off the road. When you get off the road on the hard shoulder, after this big white, thick white line, you make sure you get as close as possible to the grass. Don't park near the road. Get all the way to the grass. And when you get there, you are supposed to get out of your car immediately. On the passenger side, don't open the driver's side, because if you open the driver's side, a big truck might come and blow your door off because of the wind, or it might come and even hit you. Maybe they lose control and they will hit you. Just on that note, I was talking about the chevrons. What you can see on the floor now, these arrows, white arrows, you're supposed to keep 2 arrows between you and the next car. So you maintain the 2 arrows, and that is a safe distance that you should have. Some places they put it to remind the drivers the distance they should keep. Okay? So I was talking about the hard shoulder. The hard shoulder, when you park up, come out on the left side, on the passenger door, everybody in the car should come out, and then go on the grass. Don't come out and just stay with the car there. Go, if there is a barrier, go behind the barrier, because if you're behind the barrier, it's safer for you. Let's, for example, if a big truck lost control and came and hit your car is not going to hit you, because you are on the other side of the barrier and you can see everything that is coming. There are some poles or some arrows or some red things, as you can see. The phone is with a phone, red poles on the side of the motorway with a sign of a phone. That is where you can go and phone up for emergency. When you pick up that phone, the person on the other side of the phone will ask you 2 questions. Do you want the police or the ambulance or the recovery? Yeah, that's 3 questions actually. then you say, I want the recovery, I want the police, I want the ambulance. If you have an accident, of course you ask for the police and ambulance. If you're just broken down, you're going to ask for the recovery, and they're going to put you through. It's a free phone, and then the recovery will come to you and help you and tow you out. So I've seen a sign that my junction is 1 mile away. That is why I've come to the left lane, which means that in the next 1 mile I'll be coming off the junction. So it helps, it prepares you in within a mile. Then within half a mile you'll see another sign. As you can see in front of me here, there's another sign here says half a mile you're coming off junction 16. So you are well informed. Then there's some stripes, there's some little signs, triangles, rectangles, sorry, with 3 stripes. When you see the 3 stripes, when you get to the 3 stripes that you can see, you check mirrors and signal that. Then there will be 2 stripes, they are telling you you're 200 yards, then 1 stripe, you're 100 yards, then you see an arrow, then go directly on top of that arrow that takes you off. When you're coming off, there is also a slip up road. It normally goes up, so that one helps you to reduce your speed. As you reduce your speed, then you get to the lane that you want to get. And there's some traffic lights here, so I'll stop here. And that is how you drive briefly. I've explained to you how you drive on the motorway, and maybe I've forgotten some things, but next time I teach you about the motorway, I will explain to you the few things maybe I've forgotten. But the major things I've mentioned about keeping the speed, keeping to your lane, overtaking on the right, if you're broken down, going on the hard shoulder, and avoiding to come out on the driver's side if you're broken down, to avoid accidents. See you in the next one. Thank you.